When Jaden Scott gets home from school, like most kids, he heads straight out in the backyard to play. But the playground he has to muck around in is, well, quite unlike most kids his age.
Look around this backyard, you won't see a soccer ball, a rugby league ball, even a cricket bat, because Jaden's aspirations in sport, well, they're just a bit higher.
Jaden, or Krusty as he's known to his mates, is a junior motocross rider with abilities far beyond your typical 14-year-old. After taking up the sport when he was just starting primary school, Jaden's already somewhat of a veteran for his age, with 6 years racing under his belt.
I gotta break out.
His dad, Scott, who'd have to qualify for Father of the Year status for converting the backyard into a racetrack, is his #1 fan, on hand to help every step of the way.
And it's a career path for kids?
It can be a very successful career path, apart from the sponsorships that some of the top riders are getting, and the interviews and the events that they get invited to and things like that. There's money floating out there, but you've got to put in the hard yards to get there.
The dream to compete in the Australian Supercross Series, and possibly even one day head to the US and go handlebar to handlebar with the best in the world.
As a sport, how big is it?
The pinnacle is the American Supercross. Doing exactly what these kids are doing is just getting the feel for the bikes and getting feel for the racing, and then figuring out how they're going to beat the guy in front of them and stay in front of them the whole time.
Even at Jaden's age, there are opportunities to travel and compete all over Queensland and New South Wales, which sees the family on the road most weekends of the season.
So this is your mobile pits and workshop?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
To get around to all these meetings, Abbott's have one of Jayco's ultimate recreational vehicles, the base station.
And how many people does it take?
Oh, that'll take 8 when it's fully decked out. We only travel generally with about 3.
Yep. Plus bikes and all the gear.
Plus bikes and all the gear, yeah.
Up front, it's the comforts of a caravan, while out back, a garage and workshop, which, when you put the two together, makes this the ultimate toy for people with lots of toys.
You've really got to be self-contained.
You do indeed, yeah. Well, it helps. There's still a lot of people comfortable, sleeping in tents with the flies and the food and all that sort of stuff. But this is nice to get away, and a good place for Jaden to come back and after a race be able to sort of gather himself together again and then go back out with a clear head.
The garage measures a bit over 11 cubic metres, which is enough room for a bike or ATV with the beds down, or 3 or 4 bikes for the family that rides together. Of course, if you're not the kind of person that spends their weekends down by the track, it's also handy for things like kayaks, surfboards, push bikes and so on.
Fully air conditioned and lock the whole joint up. It's very nice.
Yeah, you go to some of those hot, dusty places on a day like this.
We have a lineup of people out the front waiting to get in to have a turn.
The Jayco base station is available from Brisbane Camperland. Drop into their Tingalpa showroom to try one on for size.